Hello and welcome to another video from me, Rough Swordsman Wargamer. It's an open the box and it's an unboxing of a game that's one of many that this company has brought out for this series, and it is one of my favourite tactical games, and it is Panzer Grenadier, platoon level combat in World War II, and this one is Beyond Normandy, the British Advance 1944. This is one of their older games, and as such can still be picked up for a reasonable price, and this is an unpunched copy, so let's look and see what this is all about. In the days after D-Day, Scottish and other Allied soldiers battled the best panzer divisions of the feared German Waffen-SS. Casualties piled high as neither side proved willing to back down in some of the war's fiercest fighting. Now you can command the troops and tanks in this epic battle that helped decide the fate of Western Europe. So this particular game came out in 2004. Time 30 minutes to many hours. Number of players 2. Scale 200 meters per hex. The units are platoons. Playing pieces 583 2/3 of an inch square counters. Playing boards 2 22 by 34 inch and 1 22 by 17 inch maps. 16 pages of rules, but I'll let you know about that in a moment. And 44 scenarios. Difficulty level 2 out of 5, and the solitaire play is excellent. It's in a 2-inch box, so let's open it up and see what's inside. First thing we see are the counters, so let's have a look at those. There's 3.5 counter sheets. Here's counter sheet number 1, and here we have some Wehrmacht, I think, and the SS. And these counters are thinner than normal for Panzer Grenadier. They are really thin. Let me quickly show you. You can see, quite wobbly. But there is quite a bit of stacking in this game, so that's probably just as well. And here's the other side. Here's the Scots, although I think there are sort of elements of Royal Tank Regiment and the County of London, Yeomanry and that sort of thing. I do like the counters in Panzer Grenadier. They're quite good looking. And let me just show you close up. Yes, quite nice counters. There's the other side. And here's a half sheet showing the leaders. These are the SS and the British. Very important in this game. And some planes down here. And a quick look at the other side. And the last counter sheet is the admin counters. We've got some moved and fired here, minefields, entrenchments, wrecks, smoke, and on the other side, loads more disrupted, demoralised, dug in, and spotted counters. Next, 3 map sheets. So let's have a look at those. So here's the first map. We've got lots of bocage. These are roads. And these dotted ones are tracks. And just for completeness, here's the bottom of the map. So let's have a close-up. So I don't think they're bad-looking maps, but these earlier maps of Panzer Grenadier do come in for a little bit of shtick. But as I say, I don't mind them at all. Here's the next map. Here's Tourville here. And again, loads of bocage. And a railway going down here. And the bottom of the map. Here's the smaller 22 by 17 inch map. And again, bocage roads and tracks, difficult terrain for the Scots and the other British units to get across. Next are the rules, and here's the second edition rules, but players of this game know that there are later editions of these rules. It's the 4th edition, and the good thing about these rules is you can play any of the Panzer Grenadier games, no matter how old they are, with these rules. If you haven't got them, you can download them for free from the Avalanche Press webpage. So I won't go through them. If you want to see more detail on the 4th edition rules, then check out my unboxing of another Panzer Grenadier game, Invasion 44. Next, there's some handouts, and again with Panzer Grenadier, they're very functional. As you can see here, here's the terrain effects chart. And on the other side we have the assault combat table, column modifiers and results. Here's a player aid for the direct fire with the table, column modifiers, and also anti-tank fire and modifiers with the results. And on the other side is one for bombardment. And I'm afraid this is the turn record track. Very basic looking. There are some better ones that you can download from Board Game Geek, but it does the job. And lastly, a 72-page scenario book with .44 scenarios. The thing with Panzer Grenadier, you get your money's worth with the scenarios. There are always loads and loads of them in each game, which incidentally are all standalone. So, some special rules for this module, and then we're into the scenarios. So you get what you need to set up, what maps to use, and that's it. You just get scenario after scenario after scenario. So each game will keep you busy for hours. So this has been an open the box, an unboxing of a Panzer Grenadier game, Beyond Normandy, the British Advance, 1944. And Panzer Grenadier is published by Avalanche Press. Well, I know this series of games has its critics, but it's one of my favourite tactical level games that I play. And as I said at the beginning, these earlier games, you can pick them up if you look around very reasonably, and you get a lot of game in each box. So I would advise you just to have a look and check it out. It might be your cup of tea. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, and you haven't done so already, I would be eternally grateful if you would consider subscribing to the channel, because at the time of videoing this, the channel is very close to, would you believe it, 3,000 subscribers. So if you can help out, that would be great. Another thing that helps tremendously is if you push the like button, the thumbs up underneath the video. That'll be great as well. And if you want to be informed of other content the channel uploads, then you push the bell. Leave a comment. I'm a fan. Are you? Let me know. I love to read them. Thanks as always to my subscribers. Thank you very much. And if you want to support the channel a little bit further, well, now you can. You can buy the channel a coffee. And those coffees go towards maintaining the channel and helping it to continue to upload new content. If you wish to check that out, I'll leave a link in the description, and thank you. So, until next time, as always, you take care and goodbye.